morning everyone. This is Parveen and today we are on the second session of class 9 civics, chapter number 1, democracy in the contemporary world. In our first session we have seen military coup in Chile in North America. In that we have seen that first there was a democracy in Chile. Allende was a president of Chile, but due to reforms of Allende, which is in the favor of poor people and landless laborers, rich people and landlords were not happy with the Allende government, and because of that conflict, military took advantage of that, and on 11th September 1973, military took over the power in Chile. And after military took over the power in Chile, military has taken control over the country. We have seen that in our last session. Now in this particular session we see that how in Chile democracy was restored. How the people of Chile restored the democracy and how they finished with the military power or military dictatorship of Augusto Pinochet in Chile. Now we will see that in this particular session. And we will also see democracy in Poland. As I have started with this particular chapter, we have discussed in our last video that there was a two tales of democracy. Two tales of democracy means there are two factual cases has been given in this particular chapter, which told us about the democracy, how democracy was important for the people, and how and why democracy is important for the people, why there is a need of democracy. As with the example of Chile, we have seen that when there is a democracy, people are happy because democracy is for the people. But after military dictatorship, people were tortured and killed. That is why they tried to restore the democracy in Chile. And in Poland case also we will see that. Now first we will see how people of Chile restored the democracy in Chile. After when there was a military dictatorship in 1973, Pinochet has took control over the whole country, and he decided that no one has given any kind of right. People can't speak against the government, or if anyone speaks against the government and tries to restore the democracy, Pinochet give them very harsh punishment, or many people have been killed. More than 3,000 people have been killed in Chile at the time of military dictatorship. Because of all these things, people are not liking or people are against the military dictatorship. So when after 15 years Pinochet decided to hold referendum in 1988. What do we mean by referendum? Referendum means Pinochet, he thinks that people are having a fear with him. So he thinks that he again have won elections and maybe people will, he thinks that people will vote for him because people is having fear, or people were having a fear with the Pinochet government or a military dictatorship. But he was wrong. When he decided to make referendum in 1988, people are so much against the military dictatorship or against the Pinochet government that people of Chile want democracy. So they took the policy of no vote for Pinochet. They have not given any vote to Pinochet, because of which Pinochet first loses his political power and then military power in Chile. And because of that, because of the referendum in 1988, people make an effort to restore the democracy in Chile, and in 1988 people get success to restore democracy in Chile. After restoring the democracy in Chile, there was a political power, to gain political power again, there was a 4 presidential elections in Chile, so that they can because in Chile they are having a presidential rule, so they wanted to elect their president. They don't want military dictatorship. So to elect their president after to restore the democracy in Chile, there was a 4 presidential elections. Presidential elections were held 4 times in Chile so that they can have their own president through elections and through the method of democracy. After restoring the democracy, inquiries have been put on Pinochet, and in that inquiries it has been seen that he has tortured many people. And yes, many people have been killed by Pinochet, and that is why Pinochet was in prison after the restoring of a democracy. And in our last video we have seen that Air Force General Bachelet, who who is a general of Air Force, he tries to restore the democracy, and because of which he was killed by Pinochet, and his daughter and his wife was tortured by Pinochet. So after restoring the democracy, daughter of Bachelet, Michelle Bachelet, in 2006 she becomes a first defense minister. She becomes the first woman defense minister of Chile in 2006, and she was a daughter of General Bachelet, who was murdered by Pinochet at the time of military dictatorship. So over here we can see that in the whole case of Chile, we have seen that first there was a presidential form of government. Democracy was there in Chile in 1970, but after due to many conflicts, there was a political instability, and military took the advantage of that political instability, and military general Augusto Pinochet in 1973 he became the military dictator in Chile. But people don't like the government, people don't like the military dictatorship, because many people has been tortured and killed by the Augusto Pinochet if they are going against the government. So when in 1988 when he hold referendum, people does not give him the vote. People apply the policy of no vote for Pinochet, because of which Pinochet lose political power and military power in Chile, and again in 1988 democracy was restored by people. 4 presidential elections were held, and Michelle Bachelet, daughter of General Bachelet of Air Force, becomes the first woman defense minister in 2006. So over here we can see that how democracy is very important for Chile. When there is a military dictatorship, people were not happy. They don't have any kind of political rights or any kind of civil rights. So that is why they don't want military dictatorship. Moving further, the second example or the second factual case of democracy is democracy in Poland. When we talk about Poland, from beginning, in Poland in 1980, Poland was ruled by Polish United Workers' Party. There was a workers' party, and that workers' party ruled the Poland in 1980. But there was no democracy, because there was a one-party system in Poland. That means no other party, government does not allow any other party to be there. That is why people don't have choice. Because people wanted to elect communist government, people wanted to give votes to communist government, communist party, but communist party have no right to contest in elections. That means there is only one party system, and people don't have any choice. They need to vote for a single party anyhow. So there was no kind of democracy in Poland, and people are not happy with this particular government of United Workers' Party, because they don't want a democratic government, and that particular government don't give any right to people. Press or mass media was not having a right to speak about the government. People don't have a right to speak about the government. If anyone or any people tries to speak about the government, then they put in prison. People, if they speak against the government, they were put in the prison. So there is no right for the people, and government is on that time, government of Poland is controlled by Soviet Union, that is Russian government. Russian governments control the government in Poland, and people of Poland wants their own government of their own country, because of which on 14th August 1980 the workers of Ledin Sheffield in the city of Gdansk went on strike. Strikes are not allowed because trade unions are not allowed in Poland. One particular event was there, Lech Walesa electrician. Lech Walesa, he was an electrician. He was dismissed from his service in 1976 and without any reason. So in 1976, after getting dismissed, Lech Walesa, he started with the strike in the city of Gdansk due to his dismissal of service without any cause, and he was the leader of that particular movement. He was the leader of that strike, and the movement became so popular that government given up. Government given the power, and then there was a restoration of democracy in Poland. We have seen that in Poland in 1980 there was one party system, and government was, or Poland was ruled by United Workers Party, and that particular party is kind of a dictatorship or a dictator party, because there is only one party system and people have no right to vote, and that government is torturing the people if they speak anything about the government, because of which there was one incident in which the Lech Walesa, he was a labor, he was dismissed from his service in 1976 without any reason. So he became the leader of a strike in Poland, and that particular strike was become so popular that government needs to give in, and what government has done to stop that strike or to finish that strike, Walesa signed 21-point agreement with the government to end the strike. And after that 21-point agreement, there was a new party emerged in Poland called Solidarity. That means there was a very first time that one party system has been abolished in Poland. There is another party that emerged in Poland which is called as Solidarity, and Lech Walesa was the leader of that particular political party. General Jaruzelski was very angry with that particular situation, and he imposed martial law in December 1981 in Poland, according to which many or thousands of Solidarity members were put in prison. And in against with that particular situation, Walesa again started with the strike, and that strike was a very popular strike, and because of which there was a re-election in Poland, and in that re-election Solidarity contest in that election, and people give vote to Solidarity, and Solidarity won the elections. That means in the Poland democracy was restored after the one party system, and people feel that military dictatorship or one party system is not good for the government or not good for the people, so they also want democracy for them. So with this, these are the two examples which we have seen. One is the example of Chile, where there is a military dictatorship, and second example is the example of Poland, where we are having a one party system, which shows us that why democracy is important for the people and for the rights of the people. I hope you have understand this. Now I will see you in next session. Till then, thank you.